Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. In Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snaps to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 now from the 46.
First down, Bears.
Running behind center with Swift. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Trayvon Merritt there for the stop.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Off the play fake, Williams. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They've got first down here from the 36. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We have an injured player down there. Looks like it's a member of the Panthers in some discomfort. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. On play action, here's Williams. On to Dunze, downfield. And he stops as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
From the red zone on first. Dump off, caught by his back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, Sharps, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first player picked in the 2023 NFL Draft from Alabama. It's Bryce Young.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football.
Here we go. Right away, we've got loose
Oh, my
ball.
God.
And the Bears say they have it. Looks like they do. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fumble. If you're the type to believe in omens, this is a very worrying start to this game.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he stops at the 31-yard line.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Williams hit, and that ball's out. And the Panthers dive on this one first.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
Buying some time right. He's keeping it. He is hauled down right at that midfield stretch. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Jamar Turner ending that one.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Ready.
Great run here. He's across the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready.
First and goal, Hubbard. Maybe just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Here we go.
At the 6-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Panthers trim the lead to 1. It's a Bryce Young touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made it happen, scoring touchdowns on the ground.
This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First down, Williams. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. First down, Williams to throw. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
First down. A gain of 14. First down.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
Tackled at the 25-yard
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking from the gun, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears break the tie here in the first. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Panthers 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here.
Ready, set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard.
Young working from the gun. That's complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Ready up.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 50-yard line.
Set. Set.
Handoff running right. Hubbard. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Down. Black 40. Hut.
Up the middle, Hubbard. On the move, past the 40. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Bears. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Now Young. On the move, headed right. All right, Leggett makes the grab. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A gain of 10 yards. It's now 3rd down and goal.
On the double.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready. Ready.
Hubbard. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stands, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Bears and DJ Moore back in possession here. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Williams on 1st down. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down from the 42.
A gain of 12. And the Bears 1st down.
Running with Swift out of the gun. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
What are you doing?
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games next week.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They send the tight end in motion. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Big strike here to Moore.
Oh my God, that dude was out of bounds, man.
And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Where you juice? Yeah. Sitting in the chair.
Now they got to the end zone.
What, you want the blue juice?
So they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Panthers 14.
Chair. Here. Did I put the blue juice in your cup? Uh-huh.
Old MacDonald had a farm.
You don't want it? Right here, okay?
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Legets with a return here. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. The Panthers and Xavier Legets with the football once again. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, ready.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Spins right by him. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready, ready. Hut.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Completed over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Here we go,
39-yard line.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Devon Dexter escorted him to the ground.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On the quick sways, it's Liggins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And this is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away. That brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Forced out to his right. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Xavier Liggins with the touchdown. All right, Brock, take me inside the helmet of a quarterback here as you're laying there after taking that hit. Are you asking your linemen? Are you listening to the crowd? What are you doing to find out if you made the connection?
Yes and yes and yes to all of that. You're listening to the crowd. That's kind of your first indicator as you're laying there. That roar, what is it? Is it a touchdown? Is it a pick? And then your buddies let you know right away as they pick you off the ground, and that is a hit you will take for 6 every time.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Bears going back on offense just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. 1st down throw by Williams. Finds him over the middle. And it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10 from the 32. Williams from the gun. backward, second down coming up.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who can pull that off.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our trip around the NFL starts now. In Philadelphia, the Eagles at home to take on Indianapolis. And it's the man, Saquon Barkley. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. From there, let's go up to the Pacific Northwest, Seattle. Let's look in on the Seahawks as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. One more for you. Let's go to SoFi Stadium. It's the Rams hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And this is Matthew Stafford. A 17-yard touchdown pass.
Why is it hard for me to choose one?
So if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Started this third quarter, it's Hubbard. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Caught out left. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Panthers first down. First and 10.
Ready.
48-yard line.
Young throwing here. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
On second down, it's Hubbard. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Third and 4.
Come on. Hut.
Young to throw it. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. If only every game could go like this for him, right? He's been fed targets, and it seems like he's not just been able to bring them in, but he's been making good things happen every time he gets that football.
I'm having Marvin Harrison flashbacks right now, Kate. Being on the sidelines, watching that guy work, and in games like this, moments like this, where you can't feed him enough because that defense just simply has no answers.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Down by Michael Hoyt. A gain of 2.
On the double.
2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Black 40. Ready. Ready.
They run again with Hubbard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Complete beyond the marker. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer.
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half.
Everybody love my kitty eating together is so much
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line.
What we do
Johnson
to
doing the last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter.
Thank you.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player. As they head out to check on, looks like an injured Panther. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. They'll run now with Swift. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They got 21 yards on the play.
What are you doing?
And it'll be 1st down Bears.
No.
First down, Chicago.
Let's get there.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserves maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that's saving the defense from a score is getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face 2nd down. Now, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? About to slid this great note from our stats savant, Daniel Kitchen. Phillip Rivers owns that. Dukes a man. He's running free. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Williams to throw on first. That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago.
Man, that shit doo-doo.
The Bears get this tie before the end of the third.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He gets with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Shamar Turner on the tackle. Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
Okay, ready?
So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking Xavier to get way there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Red, 38. Yellow. Ready.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Now we're going to have a timeout for the players shaken up, and that's DeAndre Swift in some discomfort and being attended to. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead to 7. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
Panthers 47.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Hold on, buddy.
The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones.
Yeah.
Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
No.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set, ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Bails out of the pocket quick. Looking slant route complete. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, he's totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Hubbard again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
So often we talk about the individual having to move on to the next play. Well, that was a perfect picture of the collective. That defense staring down 2nd and 1 rose to the occasion collectively.
He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Black shot. Black 40.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Flush out to his left. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Now, hang on a moment. I think we've got an injured player out there. Yeah, that's Chuba Hubbard being looked at following the play. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Young working from the gun. Chased out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Panthers down by only 2 in the 4th. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. So now here come the Panthers. Big moments as they go for 2. They draw up just the right throw, and we're tied. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? You know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead. Go ahead, though. Take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. If they get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on seconds.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Working from the gun, Williams. Catch made over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Williams set to pass. He connects with Burton. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Back to throw it. Has the connection to Odunze. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And his attention is on to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest.
Ready, ready. 30, ready.
Now we're on with Hubbard. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Headed out right. Now he takes it. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, on for Dowdy. Well, he had to power through 1 tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan
Rolling out to his left. In his man again, it's Leggett. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50.
21 yards.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
There's the give to Dowdle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So after the play, trainers headed out. A member of the Bears out there in some discomfort. Offense to the line for second down.
Down. Set.
Back to throw. Complete. It's Atwell. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll go with Dowdle on their own. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal.
Here we go. Here we stand.
On the ground again with Dowdle. There'll be a gain of 5, and they've got second and goal now from the 3. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the first and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
32.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So on to decide the game. Here's Ryan Fitzgerald. Only a 20-yarder here.
A 20-yard attempt.
The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Panthers guard the vault and get the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough fight going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What Hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock,
The living's always turned Frizzy's world upside down. You think they get a lot better, but despite all the new places they find themselves on Earth and beyond, they always find a whole new world of trouble.
I will journey to gain the wisdom of Pokemon training, and I hereby declare the Pokemon of the world. I will be a Pokemon master. Pikachu! Thunderbolt!